Hey guys, so I know I haven't made a YouTube video for like God knows how long. I've actually been sick. My eczema has been breaking out. I have a cold right now and it's just now going away. I had like my business has been making me busy because I have been paying a lot more attention to like marketing and advertising. So that's a whole nother job in itself. I got fired and I had to find a new job, so I did that. And it's been a lot. But anyway, I want to jump right into this video. I don't want to make it too long, and we'll talk about a little bit. Maybe we'll talk about what's going on with me a little bit longer. So this video is going to be about how I choose my models for my advertisements. So I'm just kind of going for top here because it's like easy. It's a process that I do often. So if you're running a business, whether it be hair, clothing boutique, makeup like me, whatever you're doing, like just any business, you need to make sure you pick the right type of models to sell your products or service. And when I first started, I would just use my friends and family, or I would just put up like anything on Instagram, oh, who want a model for me, and then I would just use whoever, you get what I'm saying, or I would use myself. Actually, my first couple campaigns, I used myself. It was me. I would come up with the concept, I would come up with my outfit, and then I would actually be in the photo shoot, which is cool and everything, but it's a lot of work when you're on set. It's a lot of work. One day I'm gonna take them a vlog. Probably for my next video, I'm gonna actually vlog and actually talk, and you're gonna get to meet like my stylist and my my MUA and my photographer and all that stuff on set. So I said stylist, I'm the stylist, so I meant my MUA, but you're gonna get to meet the team, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna actually show you what I do. But back to that. So I used to actually style myself, get my makeup done, like plan how the shoot's gonna be, what's gonna background gonna look, and what shots I needed. And I used to do all of it and do the modeling. And once I was doing that, when I was doing that for a while, the photo shoots wasn't coming out the way that I wanted them to come out. I felt like they were, they looked rushed. They didn't look, I couldn't really always get the shots that I wanted to get because I couldn't see it because I was doing the actual shots. You get what I'm saying? So, and the photographer can't be there all day, just keep shooting and deleting, keep shooting and deleting. You got a certain amount of time you got to get things done. So, yeah, so it was really hard for me. So one day I was talking to my photographer that I use for campaigns. His name is Taylor. He been with me for 3 years. Yeah, he been with me for 2 years. He been with me for 2 years. And not only is he my photographer in my campaigns, he is a good friend of mine. But so he was like, why don't you just get models to be in the shoot? And I never thought of that because I'm like, who am I? My business is small. Who wants to model for me? But he said, yeah, all you really gotta do is bring some food, but give them a goodie bag, let them know if you got money to pay them, just get somebody to model for you. Like, people don't only want to model for Fenty. People don't only want to model for MAC. Like, you can, as a small company, you can find people who want to model for you. So I was like, okay. So what I did was, before I even get there, let me tell you, because this is how it's going to make sense, because it's 3 steps. So before I even get there, let me say I modeled myself a little bit on the side. Like, I have modeled for brands before. I have modeled for, sexy magazines, not nudity, but, I've done certain modeling, and I've done like swimsuit modeling, and I've just done creative content for myself. So I know a lot of photographers at this point, and when I post those type of pictures, photographers like my pictures. They comment under them, they DM me, hey, you want to work? So that's how I know a lot of photographers, but if you don't know a lot of photographers, I'm gonna tell you how to get there next. But this is how I know a lot of photographers. So what I did was, the photographers that I know that usually like my stuff, for photographers that I have worked with before, I started going on their pages. So I go on their page and I look through the models they shoot with, and then I choose from there. So what I'm saying is, if you don't know photographers, what you want to do is you want to look up hashtags like photography, Delaware photography, stuff like that. And all you really need is one. All you really gotta do is find one good photographer, or ask a business owner who has a shoot already. Ask them, hey, do you know any photographers or whatever? Jump in a DM. Hey, yeah, such and such, I know such and such. They're gonna give you a photographer. Now, just because they give you that photographer doesn't mean that's the photographer you gotta use. So what you do next is, once you get a couple photographers, you look through their friends, and you look at, because usually other photographers follow other photographers because they have their own little circle of friends and stuff, where they share information, they do events, or they work work with each other models and stuff like that. So what you want to do next is you want to go through their friends to see what photographers they're following, and then you add them. So when you're getting ready to do a campaign or a photo shoot, then you go to their pages and you look through the models that they have. You look through the models they have and see what type of modeling they do. Because you got some photographers that just do girls that do like body models, like booty modeling, just no sexy shooting. Then you have like photographers that just shoot high fashion, and you have models that do just makeup. You got models that just do hair, and you know, photographers is going to have all that different stuff up there. So depending on what type of models you look for, you look at their page, and you can actually, sometimes I actually DM my DM photographers and I say, hey, I'm doing this kind of project, do you have any type of models for me? Like so yeah, that's the first way how for example, my last shoot I just did was Love. What I actually did was I was looking for some Caucasian models because I noticed my brand has a lot of colored models because I'm colored. So those are people that's going to gravitate to me more. You know, I'm black, so more black people going to, but my brand is not a brand that's, yeah, I'm black owned. Of course, I'm black owned, but it's not a brand that's just for black people. Like, it's not just for black people. You know what I'm saying? I want, you know, Indian, you know, Asian, you know, Spanish, you know, Caucasian. I want everybody to feel welcome. You know, my company is about being yourself, about expressing yourself to your fullest extent. And y'all gotta excuse me because I'm still kind of sick. But yeah, so actually, then one of the photographers that I had worked with before, I said, hey, do you know any Caucasian model? Because I'm having trouble adding, like, you know, Caucasian people to my campaign, and I don't want them to feel like I don't see anyone who looks like me, so why would I buy from her? You get what I'm saying? So so he said, yeah, he sent me a couple models, and, you know, I DM'd them. I told him about my project, and then, you know, we went from there, and that's how I got the models. So that's the first way I follow models. Now, the second way, that's the first way I find models for my campaigns. I go to photographers' pages, and I look through people they have already worked with, you know. Now, the second way that I find models is I type in hashtag Delaware models. I use hashtags. Type in Delaware models, or you know, just use the hashtag Delaware. And, you know, a lot of times people tag, you know, Delaware or wherever, because I'm from Delaware. That's why I keep saying Delaware. So if you're from Vegas or Philly or whatever, you type that in, maybe Philly model or Vegas model, and it'll come up. You'll at least get one. And all you really need is one or two, because like I said, people usually follow people in their own circle. You get what I'm saying? On my business makeup page, I follow all people who do makeup, all businesses who do makeup, all models who do makeup, people who wear makeup, people who post makeup selfies. That's all I follow. Or customers who buy makeup. That's all I follow. I don't follow anybody else. So if you want to get, you know, makeup customers, you would only see that in my following. You get what I'm saying? And my likes. So you find one or two models. You look in their likes. You look at their comments and likes. Usually you're gonna see that, like, their model friend saying, yes girl, yes, that's hot. You're gonna see them hyping their friend up, because they all do the same thing. So therefore you start adding all the models, and then, you know, that's the second way I find models. I look through hashtags, and I look through their friends, and I find models like that. Now the third way is a little iffy, because it could go either way, but I'll make a flyer. I either make a flyer myself, or I'll get my graphic designer to make a flyer. I actually got a graphic designer. He lives in Venezuela. I got him on Fiverr. I'm gonna leave Fiverr in the link below. If you didn't see my video I made on Fiverr on how to get help for your business, and it's in there. I'm so sick, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, anyway, I make a flyer and I post it on Instagram, and I say, hey, I'm looking for some models. If you're interested in modeling, DM me. You're gonna say, you can put a little caption on your project, but I don't do that because I don't want people to know. I don't like people to know what I'm doing before I do it. You know what I'm saying? I like to move in silence. So I just say I'm looking for models, and by now people have seen my work, so they know that it's obviously something for makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously something for that. And most of the time, people either tag their friends in it, that model, or they'll like it themselves, or they'll DM or something like that. If you want to take it a step further, you promote it. And when you go to promoting on Instagram promotion, I think I have a video on that as well. If I don't, you could look it up on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find a video on it, and I'm gonna put it in the description box, so that way it'll be easier. So when you promote it so it targets, let's say you want 19 to 25-year-olds to model swimsuits. So I'll put 19 to 25-year-olds and I'll put interested in swim, modeling, you know, just stuff that girls would like, makeup, just random shit that girls would like. And then I do like in my city I'll put where it say radius or location, I'll put Delaware, or I'll put Philly, you get what I'm saying, like places that are close by, and I'll do it like that. But I'll make sure it say looking for models. So then what will happen is when you promote the post, or you pay money like maybe $10, like $1 a day, it'll promote it to people who are interested in makeup, interested in swim, who are 19 to 25 years old. So thousands of people are seeing those posts. So thousands of people are seeing them posts. Some of them are going to be models, some of them are going to be interested in models, being models, you know, because not every model I have used been a model. Some people just been really pretty girls. Like I have when I did Karma, my friend Sawa, I'm not saying she's a model now, but when I first met her like 2 years ago, I don't think she was really modeling like that. She was like a bottle girl or something, or something like that. But she's like extremely beautiful. Like she has the most beautiful, like her face is like it's like a perfect Barbie doll. It's like so sexy, but it's so innocent. Like she's extremely beautiful. And I had happened to follow her for, you know, a year on Instagram, and I was like, yo, this girl is so beautiful. Like I want to put, like, you know, my products on her, you know, because I know she'll make it pop. I know she'll do it. So she was in my first photo shoot, and she was in my last video called Karma, you get what I'm saying. And she did a really good job because she's just naturally, you know, pretty. So, and now she actually models. So what I'm saying is that you know, you can find people like that. So that's actually a fourth way, but that's not really, I don't really, that's like by the luck, you get what I'm saying. It could just be a girl you follow, because sometimes what can happen is I had wanted this other female, but I couldn't, I felt like she didn't feel comfortable modeling, so we just never got around to it. So you do gotta make sure like the person that you're choosing is confident. That's why now I only really go for females that's already modeling, like females who already do photo shoots, whether they have a big following or a small following. Because I feel like I'm great at picking models, and all my models I've ever worked with are stunning. All of them are stunning. All of my stuff look editorial. I don't care what nobody says. All my stuff look editorial, because I know how to pick models. I know how to pick people who are confident. I know how to pick people who know they're beautiful on the inside and out. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, some of them have like thousands of followers, and some of them only got like 500 followers, but they're stunning and they're beautiful and they got the job done. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about clout, because you can get somebody who got 1 million followers or whatever, and they not really want to make your campaign look good, and you're gonna be like, people gonna, you know, like the picture, but that's not gonna make them want to buy anything. The goal is to make somebody want to buy something. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't put my makeup on like somebody who has a high following, who don't wear makeup or don't really have the face for it, but they funny on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not helping me sell nothing. People gonna be like, oh, you look cute or whatever, but that's not really helping me sell nothing. That's just getting me some attention, but they're not selling it to the client. You get what I'm saying? Because whoever following her are probably not into makeup anyway. So it is not just about clout. You have to get people who can sell your product. You get what I'm saying? Can wear your product, you know, make it come alive. So that's a other thing. So what I do is I follow photographers and I steal models off their page. It's one photographer. I know he tired of me. I be stealing the shit out of his page. That's the first page I go to. I think it's like A Visuals or something. That's the first page I go to. I steal all his models. I don't know where he get these girls from, but they gorgeous. Like, and they already was modeling because they got a couple pictures on there, so I know what they're capable of. So I steal models from photographers. I use hashtags, and I use promotion, Instagram promotion, paid promotion to find models. Those are 3 ways. Now, as a bonus, I want to give you a quick tip. When you are looking for models, you need to, before you even get to making like your script or how you want your scene to go, you have to make sure that if you need 3 models, pick 6. If you need 1 model, pick 2. If you need, you get what I'm saying? Always have a backup model. Like, don't let them know, oh, you're my second choice, but you always want to have a backup model. Because sometimes what happens is people drop out or people don't show up, or you know what I'm saying? So you want to know that, okay, I have this person so you want to tell them, so when you do your shoot, you pick your models at least like, I do 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time. So they know 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time, you need to be somewhere. This is what we got to do. And I tell 2 people that to see who, you know, who's gonna drop out. So when that last week come, when I figure, okay, this model is gonna show up, I'll let her know, hey, I don't really need you anymore. Maybe the next, the next time. You get what I'm saying, or whatever. And that's cool. Because this is like, listen, that happens to models all the time, especially if you're paying them. And especially if you're paying them, you can't feel bad because you still told her a week in advance. You still told her a week in advance. Don't tell them the day of, but at least give her a week in advance. Hey, I don't need you no more. Or don't even like, give them a date. Just say, hey, I might need you to be in something. And just, if that model, like 2 weeks down the line, says, oh, I can't do it, then you still have that week and say, hey, can you model for me, Friday, like that's next week or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And she might be able to do it. So that's what I will always pick backup models. At least if I always pick, backup models for everybody, just in case people don't show up, because sometimes people don't show up. And I always try to have at least more than one model in shoots. Even if I know I'm only modeling one product, I always try to have more than one model, because sometimes when you have the shoots, models don't show up. So you need to make sure, okay, I'd rather have one model than no models. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather have one model than no models. Remember that. Because if let's say you had a 2 model shoot and one don't show up, you can go ahead and do a couple. You could work with your makeup artist to tell her, do a look that's versatile, where you can, hey, do a lipstick on her with no eyeshadow. We're gonna take some pictures of her, and then we're gonna change her eyeshadow, take some pictures of her. We're gonna take the lashes, do this. So all the pictures look different, but it's still the same model. Or if you're doing hair, you could just keep switching out the wigs. Or if you're doing outfits, you could just keep switching out the outfits. You get what I'm saying? But always make sure you do at least 2 models anytime. My last shoot was supposed to be 4, and the guy, he dropped out the day of because he was sick, and that's cool. And I had to jump in that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? But imagine if he was my only model and he dropped out that day. My whole project would have been, ass. My whole project would have been done. So always pick more than one model. 2 model shoots only. So yeah, that's my bonus thing. Like, one last thing before I go, I want to tell you, I feel like this is important information. I'm sorry I run through my videos fast. I'm gonna try to talk slower, but I just be amped to try to get stuff done. Plus my phone on 10%. But the third thing I want to talk about is making sure your models have good attitudes. Before you do a project with anyone, it's good to make a group message and introduce everybody to everybody, and kind of talk to your models and get a feel from, like, hey, how are you doing? Like, tell them about the project and see if they're excited about it. Tell them what you need them to do. Like, talk to them, get a feel for who they are. You need to, even if you got it from a photographer page, maybe DM, hey, did you work with such and such? How did such and such do? How was such and such? You get what I'm saying? Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want all the models to get there. They don't know each other. Everybody has a bad attitude. You get what I'm saying? And then the shoot's like trash. I've never had a bad shoot. I've never had, every shoot I've ever had, the models always tell me they had fun. They was excited. They never did nothing like this before. And that's what makes me feel good. They always have fun. They always, I'm giving them a new experience. But this is because I always introduce everyone, and I always talk to them. I always try to get to know them beforehand. Do you have any needs? Can I get you anything? Like, do you have any questions or concerns? Like, I keep them up to date. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want to mix people that really can't mix. You get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. And I always bring Sage anyway, because I don't, but that's me. But you want to make sure that all your models get along with each other. That's why I always make a group message on Instagram, so that way we can all talk to each other, so everybody knows who's going to be there, just in case, like, somebody might not like each other or something like that. I might know this person from this person, and I don't like her because we did a fashion show and she, but you'll know that beforehand, because everybody will be vibing in the group text message. Everybody be talking to add your photographers, add your MUA, add everyone in there, so everybody knows everyone, so nobody's surprised when they go to the shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, one of my shoots, the last one I did, was supposed to have a guy in it, and some people are homophobic. I'm not homophobic. I believe in pride. I believe in love. I feel like you should be able to love whoever you want to love. Homosexuals, bisexuals, none of that never bothered me. I'm just an accepting person. I have friends that are, gay. I have friends that are bi. I have friends that are straight. I don't, that's just me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But some people really care about that because they really have those type of issues. You know what I'm saying? But in the group message, I told them it's going to be a guy there. He's going to be wearing makeup. He's going to be being himself. If you're a homophobic or don't want to be involved in a project that has something like that for religious reasons or personal reasons, let me know now so I can replace you. You feel what what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna kick him out and be like, oh, I'm not gonna have, because that's, you know, I want him in my project. It's my project. But if you have a problem with it, I'm not gonna judge you with it, but just let me know so I can, you know, go ahead and make adjustments. I can go ahead and make adjustments so there's no issue. So nobody's gonna show up like, oh, I don't want to be seen with him because my family sees I even was around this type of person. They're gonna disown me, or, you know, this goes against my beliefs or whatever. Okay, cool. Like, you gotta go home. But to avoid all that, you get what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know, integrate everyone, let everybody know who's gonna be there, see what everybody's comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? So that's last thing. You gotta make sure everyone's comfortable with each other so everything can flow. You know, down to the photographer, the MUA, the videographer, everyone has to flow. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's important to have a team. I've had the same team for 2 years. 2 years now. Well, in March it'll be 3 years. For 3 years now, I've had the same team. I just took on a new videographer, but he knows my photographer, so they already been friends, and he's cool. He's a good condition, but everybody gets along. Everybody coexists. There's no arguing. There's no fighting. I'm not walking around there like, oh, I'm the boss. Y'all niggas better do this. Y'all better do that. I'm not. You know, it's business. You get what I'm saying? But we're still cool. I can still say we're friends. I can still, you know, hey, can you fix this? Hey, you know, it's good communication. It's good flow. Nobody feels like, you know, and if somebody do got a question or concern, you know, I'm able to communicate with them because they're able to communicate. You don't want to talk. You don't want to work with people who feel like they too good to be there, or they feel like you're doing you a favor. Because baby, you ain't doing me no favor. It's thousands of models. It's thousands of video bloggers. It's thousands of MUAs. It's thousands of people like that. You want to work with people who humble, with people who love what they do. You know what I'm saying? Not do what they not. That's why I said how to get help for your business. I did that in my video. I said you want to work with people who love what they do and not do it for money. Because if people just do stuff for money, they're not going to do it to their full extent. They're not going to enjoy doing it. They're not going to put their all into it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you know, niggas, people gotta get paid. I'm not saying work with people who want to do stuff for free, because I don't really like, you know, working for, as far as models, I'll work with models who model for free, because they'll still do the job, because you helping them, because you're giving them, you know, portfolio work. You're giving them like projects they could take to Fashion Week, because the stuff I just did, my last shoot, they could take those photos to Fashion Week, easy, and get a work. They're good quality. You know what I'm saying? The girls were happy with it. They added her to their little collection, I'm sure. So easily, you get what I'm saying? However, when it comes to videographers and MUAs and stuff like that, I don't take free work from those people, because people like that do stuff like that, unless they're your friends, unless you have a good understanding with them, it's not good, because they're going to give you free effort. They're not going to put their all into it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to put their all into it. If you're getting paid for something, you want to do it better. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I say I feel what I'm saying a lot, I know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope this helps. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my business tips, and it's just sometimes I be getting so overwhelmed because I'm still a student, and you know, I'm working on other goals as far as like real estate, you know, trying to figure out my love life and, you know, my spirituality. It's like sometimes I get a little overwhelmed and I can't always get on here and make a video, and sometimes, you know, and I'm learning so much. Like, it's like a brain fart, because like every time I think I know something, I learn something else. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to get all this information out, and I also don't know like how much information I want to, you know, expose just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure like I've all the way done it and I've experienced it. But because I've been doing photo shoots for 3 years, but now I feel like I perfected this craft, so now I feel comfortable making this video, because now I know what I'm talking about, because I have done this 3-step process to find the models, you know, 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just for my product, like 7 times I done found models, you know, and I know how to talk to them now, and I know how to, you know, communicate them. I know who to choose. I know how to see if everybody gets along. I know how to, you know, work for that. And when I do a vlog at my next shoot, and I'm not sure which one it's gonna be, because I have a couple shoots coming up. But at one of my next shoots, I'm gonna actually vlog there, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys everything I do, from directing makeup. I'm gonna show you how I give everybody their scripts, how I talk to everybody about how they I'm gonna show you the briefing meeting. I'm gonna show you how I give my directions to a photographer. I'm gonna show you how we set up sets, because sometimes I set up the set, sometimes I just come and add to it. You know, it depends. You know, sometimes my photographer just does it all. I just come up with an idea and I'll tell him what I want and send some pictures of what I want, and he'll throw his spin on it, and I'll throw my spin on it, and we'll do stuff like that. So I'll show you that. I'll show you how I give my video out for his instructions. I'll introduce you to everyone. I'll show you product setup. I'll show you everything. So if you want to see that video, please subscribe to this video. Please subscribe to this channel, because I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be, you know, a good gym. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is @SirenRed, @Siren_Red. The link will be downstairs, down in the description. I said downstairs. Also, make sure you follow my business page, which will also be down in the description, and follow my subscribe to my business YouTube channel, which has, you know, makeup tutorials, mini visuals, product reviews, a lot of stuff coming, competitions, what else is going to be there, giveaways, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you know, this is my first year on YouTube, so it's only going to get crazier. So you want to, you know, subscribe to that channel. Also follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna also leave that link in the below, @SirenXO_. Check out my website. I'll leave a link to that in the bio. I'll also leave a link to my PayHip, which has, you know, vendors, eyelash vendors, you know, clothing vendors, jewelry vendors, a boss chick, you know, emergency kit, which has, you know, a checklist and everything in there to help you get started on your business. I'm gonna leave that in the description below, so you'll have everything you need. And, you know, and thank you guys for, all I'm gonna say is just thank you guys for watching. Like, hopefully as I keep doing videos, I get better at, you know, intro and outro. But thank you guys. Bye.